Recreation. And I'm going to answer no. Immediately no. I'm going to have to think about it. What I'm going to do is call this week and ask if everybody or anybody is interested in going. Girls. I think it's going to be an excellent opportunity for the girls. Indoor soccer, for those of you who played it, is very exciting. Remember the dates on the 9th and 10th. Now, because it's in Greensboro, we may or may not have to sleep over. It's better that we do. Because usually what happens is they set these things up, and we won't know the game times until I get there Friday night and get all my information. And usually what happens is it's one of these things, the first game's at 7 in the morning, and the second game's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 7 in the morning on Friday again. So it's not something that we can go back and forth on. But I'll find out, because if I can find out when I talk to them tonight, they schedule us that way, then maybe for those of you who do not want to spend the money to stay over, we can go back and forth on to Greensboro, as long as we get there on time. Please think about it. Yes?
You said it'd be 78, 79. Is it recreation or is it?
It is. We will play as a recreation. We will play in a rec group. There's
no all-star teams are allowed.
Right, but you can. Let me read on here. Let's see. 7 and 10 boys, girls under 12, and 14 under 16. What that means, and my registrar does not know. He says we do not have they don't know what that means. That just may mean everybody's registered on a casual team like we do. If that's all it is, then that's just a formality. The deadline for return. And let me call your name, Crystal. Why don't you come up here? Crystal came to us from Mercury. We have a couple of her pictures that are in the other book, I believe, that are going on. Incidentally, there's a scrapbook for the new parents who just come on. That's been something we've been keeping up all through the years, and it's kind of made our team a little bit more of a family. And please take a look at it. Take a look at the pictures. If there's not a lot in there on your daughter right now, it's because there's a couple of roles I think that you still haven't developed yet, and it was tough to take some of the pictures. Good shirt, Crystal. Crystal played on defense, and she plays on offense too. And how many goals did you get? You get a couple goals this year? 3, as she knows. She got 3 goals this year, and tremendous player on defense. I'm very proud of Crystal, and because she learned something, and you can see when we're trying to teach her in coaching, we said, Crystal, we said, when you get the ball, keep the ball to the outside of the field, and even if you are trapped, if the ball goes out of bounds, that's fine. Well, that's what she did. She did that very effectively today, kept the ball out of the middle by turning the ball to the outside, and that helped us in today's victory. Thank you very much. We're moving back so everyone can see. Jennifer. Well, what can I say about Jennifer? I can tell you as a parent of a goalkeeper, of my daughter being a goalkeeper, that's not exactly an easy job. The goalkeeper's got one of the toughest positions because when the ball goes in, she feels as if that's been her fault. I think to the credit of Jennifer this year, with her strong defense and with her strong play, we've only had 3 goals scored against us. And I don't know that one of the goals I think was Jenny on a penalty kick, and 2 are against Gemini. It takes a lot of guts to do this, to play back there. And it also takes a lot of guts. She comes up sometimes and says, I'd like to play up. And I try to get her up. And this year, because we've been able to play with other people, we've been able to move her up. But there's not too much I can say for someone like this who's willing to stand back there and do such a good job like you did. Thank you, honey. Jenny. I have something about Jenny. We tried to recruit her for our castle team. Our castle cup last year. And BJ and I both watched her on Mercury and we said, let's see if we can get Jenny maybe to come on castle. But as it turned out, there were other things that were going on in Jenny's life at the time that didn't work out. Jenny played predominantly in the stopper position, And one of the main reasons is because of the way she can be able to kick and spray the ball. And she came over to me one, I don't know, last game, and she said to me, she said something like, Coach, is it all right if I kick the balls in the air? And I said, sure, you can kick it. But she was listening to what I was telling everybody, saying, trap the ball, control the ball. But I think one of the strongest positions that we've had this year has been on the sweeper position, and I'm really, stopper position, and I'm really proud of Jenny and the way she played. Thank you very much.
Another group coming in 10 minutes.
Oh, there are? We're going faster. Cary, come. Okay. I don't know what else I can say about Cary Gunther, but you all saw it out in the field. Now, I want to tell you one thing that you didn't see out in the field. We saw her practice, which was tremendous. Cary's an excellent player. She was carded for the select team player. But she was also a very excellent girl in that she helped some of the younger players, some of the girls that were not as skilled. She encouraged them. She encouraged team spirit. And I think that's a big credit for her over all of her soccer skills. Thank you, Lenny. Well, you all heard the speech before. The toughest person to have as your coach is your father, and the second toughest is your older brother. Here, take it. Now, but one of the biggest things that happened that was great this year when the 79ers became 79ers, it opened up. I mean, just for 79ers, took some of the 78s out. It opened up a lot. Heather got 1 goal last year. This year she got 3 goals. Thank you. And improved her soccer skills tremendously, I think, over the past years. And I'm proud of her, not only because of her soccer playing, but because she's my daughter. Jocelyn. Jocelyn's been with us a long time, and Jocelyn's getting to be one of our tallest players. If anybody's noticed, we have always played that big against that big. But one of the biggest things that was good about Jocelyn is that she played halfback, and they needed someone strong on defense. She went on defense and played defense, and I'm very proud of her. She's come up a long way in her soccer skills, and I'm hoping to see her next year. She's a mainstay on the team. Thank you. Laura never played soccer before. She came this year, and her mom said that she'd like to give soccer a chance, and she's done tremendously. I think playing in the defense where she's been playing, she started out that well, and we had one game that we were way ahead. She went up to forward, she came over and said, Coach, don't go up there forward. But I told her, I said, you can go ahead and play up there because she's playing very, very well, and I'm very, very proud. She couldn't be with us today because she was feeling ill at the time, and I'm glad she can make it. Thank you, honey. We'll see you next week. Christy's heard the same speech every year. I don't know what else I can say. Christy's been, we had her back in goal one year, and she just did an outstanding job. We moved her up on wing one year, she did an outstanding job. She's a tremendous player. She's on the select team this year, and I'm hoping that her soccer's going to take her a long way. I also have to say I've asked her to do some special favors, like go back and play defense when she wanted to be on offense, and she did that for me, and that was very important because that's being part of the team. Thank you, Mom. Cary's biggest success this year is the bony knees. We have not had bony knees, and everybody knows the last couple of years, Cary's bony knees kept going, and she kept, when she tried to chap, she went down, and she kept getting her knees in there, and she kept sending the ball, sending the ball, sending the ball. Cary, I said, get those bony knees. Well, a couple of times in the game, I said, Cary Baker, and she turned around right in the middle of the game and yelled, says, Coach, it's my bony knees, I know it. Cary's been a fantastic player for us over the years. She's been one of our leading scorers, and I'm really very proud of her. Here you go, honey. Brenda played with us last year. Oh, no, she didn't. She played with us a couple of years ago. And she wasn't too sure of herself on some of the, over me a couple of times. What do I do, what do I do, what do I do? The coach didn't have enough time to work with her as he had. I needed somebody at halfback today who played with only 11. And Brenda stepped in that position. She did the best that she could, and she made a couple of great plays. She turned the ball around a couple of times. And halfback is an extremely difficult position. Just walking into it is I was very, very proud of her in the way she played. The way she played this year. Heads up, everybody. Of course, she's also black. Okay, well, I'm very proud of Brenda, and I hope she. I moved her around and handback, I moved her up the forward, and I think she played the best half that I've ever seen her play last year forward, and we have him on the tape too, making the passes and setting it up. She's always been trying to, she's always trying and practicing at the different, at the games to do the best that she can do, and I'm real proud of her, and we're hoping to see her next year too. Mercury, and I did not know what to expect. I did not know how she played, and I was extremely impressed with her skills. It seems that she has a very good soccer ability to be able to turn from a halfback position, move the ball up. She's not afraid of anybody. She beats everybody to the ball. She challenges them, and she's a team player. She knows how to play a team player. She listens to what the coach says. Coach says talk. She's doing all talking. She says pass back, pass back. Just did about everything I could ask her. I'm very proud of her, a member of Apollo, and I'm looking forward to coaching her next year. This was a very mixed team this year, and now we have a lot of select players, we have new players, we have players of various skills. I want to compliment some of the select players, especially because there was never one time on that field that anybody on the select team or any of the better players ever demeaned any of the younger players. It's been the opposite. What they were doing was helping them, coaching them, and I think that's one of the reasons why we had a team like we had this year. I'm glad we went undefeated, but even if we lost them all, and believe me, Apollo lost a lot of them, I'm extremely proud of the girls, and I don't know what else to say. I hope we can see them all next year and we can go again to the Castle Cup. So that's our next target.
We also have some gifts for the coaches here, and I think the parents, we're all aware of what they've done for us.
I don't trust you.
Yes. But I thought I'd let the kids tell them what they thought of it.
Look who they got, too. Thank you. Okay, I know they want to get us out. The only thing I'll say is I'll call during the week, and when we get the tournament lined up, we'll probably try to see if we can get some kind of a practice in at some open day. Otherwise, girls, have a great the rest of this year, and we'll see you. If you don't go to the tournament,